Welcome to the kitchen, Emma Barton.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so clearly we know each other, but I thought I'll get you in the kitchen, do a bit of baking.
Because you feel sorry for me, because I can't bake.
Have you ever had like a baking fail? That's what makes you think you can't bake?
Well, I thought I could make a cheesecake. I thought that can't be that difficult.
Cheesecakes are tricky.
Are they? Well, mine, it just was a mush. And actually, I tried to make a chocolate pudding. You know that then it's hot in the middle, and it just looked like a baby's nappy, quite frankly.
Well, I can understand your... Right, so I said to you, what do you want to make? And you chose...
A Victoria sponge.
Victoria sponge. Now that, to me, is the most iconic cake you can get. I love it. It's so simple, but you want to get it right. So I think for me, it's got to be the perfect sort of like dense amount of sponge. It's nice to have the cup of tea. And as long as you follow all these steps, I promise you, you'll be a baking queen. The traditional way of making a Victoria sponge, which is equal parts of every ingredient. So we're going to start off with 4 eggs, which we will weigh in their shells. Yeah. So
that's why it's that important.
Well, yeah, with a classic Victoria sponge, it should be a substantial cake, I think. Kind of almost like a Madeira sponge.
Okay.
So we'll do 4 eggs in their shells. So that's 232 grams. So once you've got your weight of your eggs, then you know exactly how much to weigh of your sugar and your flour and your butter.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's nice and easy. So that's 232, wasn't it?
232.
I won't forget in the next 5 minutes.
I'll remember that. See, I don't even know roughly. I mean, would you looking at that know how much that is in grams?
Well, it says 250 grams on the packet. So,
total.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, like, do you love general cooking? Do you prefer that's just to make?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I still never really. I've got about 50 cookbooks.
Yeah,
because they look nice on my shelf.
They look nice and a bit of inspiration.
Just
yeah. You don't. But I guess you're quite busy all the time. A
little bit.
Most people will. Well, everyone will know you from. It's iconic, Eastenders.
Yes.
So I guess you're sort of like filming a lot.
We do long hours. We do long hours, and it's never the same.
Yeah.
Day in, day. It's never like be all day or half a day. So you've really got to sort of plan. So I just make sure I have really nice ingredients. Like I go to the butcher's and get my meat and things like that, and I sort of have to plan. But I don't really feel like, unless I did spend time at the weekend. My boyfriend and I, we tend to cook together now, which is really lovely.
Yeah.
And make a pie or something.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You can't beat
pie and mash.
Oh,
but and do roast dinners and things like
that.
But by the time I get home, and the thing is, I live miles away from work as well, so that doesn't. I don't help myself.
Well, on set, I mean, I've been lucky enough to be on quite a lot of sets. Yes. The kids doing their thing. You've got all the lovely catering trucks and things. You've got so much food when you're there, haven't you? You sort of like probably think, I'll just have
some toast. Yeah, I'll have some toast. Yeah, exactly.
So 232 we said, wasn't it?
Yeah.
226. I am going to do this.
Oh, 233.
I'm going to be exact. I'm going to be exact.
Oh, 231.
There we go.
232.
So we'll soften that butter up, and then I'll be back in a minute. My microwave's in the other room.
Oh, okay. See you in a minute.
We were talking about dogs then, weren't we? Yeah. About maybe there might be being a dog crash.
Well, I'm hoping. I really hope, because it's, we all work long hours, and it's really, so many of us at work love our dogs, and it's really tricky sometimes. If we get one, I will get 3 dogs.
Brilliant.
I'll just go to rehoming and just get 3 dogs.
They used to have Wellard, didn't they?
Yes.
Have they got any? Have they got any of?
They've got a little Chihuahua.
Oh, brilliant!
It's our doggy.
I remember the pugs as well with
Willie.
Yeah, that's it. Everyone. Right, so 232. Sometimes I use golden caster sugar because it's got kind of like a nice kind of caramelly flavour. But for this, I'm just going traditional.
Okay.
I want it just plain, simple, hint of vanilla.
Mm-hmm. It's my go-to cake as well.
In that goes. We've got the sugar in there and the butter. I'm going to use a little bit of vanilla bean paste. Have a smell of that.
Oh my God.
So nice. So I'm just going to mix that until the sugar starts to go into the butter.
Yeah.
Once you've made this, you'll be able to definitely be able to bake it with the kids.
I'd love that. Yeah. Mum does the baking at home.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yes.
So what's your sort of fondest nostalgic memory about baking from being a kid?
I think it's that thing of achieving something together, licking out the bowl as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was something. It's a lovely thing to do with your mum, isn't it? And always lovely birthday cakes.
That's nice.
I think one of my memories of those, I had really long blonde hair.
Did you?
Yeah, I was very light.
Oh, really?
And it was about down past my waist, and of course I went to blow out the candle. And
Oh, no, you didn't.
A set of lights stung, ruined the cake. Yeah,
oh
yeah.
Gosh, that's a bit scary.
I know.
Oh, it's nice that you had homemade birthday cakes. Though, 'cause
Yeah.
a lot of people.
I must say, even just like being, again now here with you, because I can't remember the last time, like I said, I did any sort of baking, you do get quite a buzz from it. And I remember bringing back your jam tarts or whatever you made in class home to show your mum and dad what you made. And so, yeah, this is great for me because it will reignite that sort of excitement about it. And for me to turn around and say, yes, I can do this.
Exactly.
I don't need a cookery book.
You feel a bit kind of like, you sort of like feel a bit smug, don't you, when you've done it?
Yeah.
So I will confess, but I didn't realise like that you did your Strictly Come Dancing.
Yes.
And you really got through to the finals.
Yes.
Yeah, like
with
I was
Anton.
watching all your videos and your dances. I bet that was really fun. What was that like?
Oh, it was amazing. Hard work.
I bet. Did you have to?
I was super fit.
Yeah.
I never kept it up because as soon as I finished, unfortunately, COVID happened, so we're in lockdown.
No.
So yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be any excuse, but yeah, it's just didn't keep it up really.
How long do you have to train when they? I guess like when you get that call, like you're doing Strictly Come Dancing, which must be brilliant. How long do you get to sort of like train with them behind the scenes before you start filming?
So for the very first dance that you ever see, I think we have about two weeks.
So it's not that long.
Still not long. When you're newbie, you're trying to get the chemistry with your partner.
Yeah.
And then when you're through after week one, you literally have your Monday to Thursday.
So it is.
And then Friday you're in the studio, so you've got no time.
Right.
So it's. I think as audience, you always think it's Monday to Friday, and then you're on Saturday.
Yeah.
But actually, it's not a real full week. So those choreographers work super hard to get the contestants ready for
really
Saturday.
intense.
It's hard work, and but it's amazing, and it's so rewarding.
I bet.
I mean, I love watching it now.
Yeah.
Just like, and I was a massive fan of the show before I did it. Because
I saw it and I saw that you were on. I think I was reading that was the first time that Anton got 10s when he was doing it with you in 17 series. Is that right?
I don't know if it was but we had 3 10s in Blackpool, which you'd never had
before.
No.
So that must be thanks to you.
Oh well, good partnership.
Yeah.
We worked well
That's so
together, and
good.
it was a lovely American smooth to a lovely piece of music in the iconic Blackpool Tower
I
ballroom.
loved your Austin Powers one. I watched that one as
That
well.
was my cringiest, actually.
It's really good.
in rehearsals. So this is so embarrassing. I had to do this thing where I had to sort of dip and so sort of almost sit back into Anton's arms.
Right.
And I thought I was there at that point. Luckily it was rehearsals, not on the Saturday night. And I went back to sit down because he wasn't there, so I just fell
Oh no!
Yeah,
That's so funny.
Can you imagine if that had been on the line? Oh, you'd been mortified.
Right, we're gonna put our eggs in now.
You cracked that egg perfectly. It looked perfect in that bowl, and no shell.
No.
So you watched mine.
Yeah, go on then.
Let's go.
It's funny because
not too bad.
Perfect.
A little bit there, a little bit of shell. Shall I get that out?
You know how to get it out with the.
Yeah, because I do it so. I've done it so many times. Even when I do love an egg for breakfast.
Oh yeah, but you've got quite a lot of white there. That's upsetting me.
Okay.
I won't have that, Emma. I will not have.
Oh, now it's gone back in.
That's okay because we don't want to ruin the. We don't want to ruin the quantity. Is it this? I don't know if it is shell, isn't it? Yeah. There you go. Got it. I've got it. No,
you haven't.
Oh. Oh no! What's got the wrong bit out? That's why.
There.
Oh, there. Get it off.
Got it. I've got it. Okay.
Brilliant.
And then just plonk it in.
Plonk it in. You've obviously trained. You went to drama school and everything.
18 when I went to drama school, and I was in the bottom class of every dance class. It wasn't not my strong thing. So in some ways, that's why I sort of wanted to do Strictly, because I sort of knew that it wasn't my strength.
Yeah.
Acting and singing
Right.
is my thing.
Yeah.
So I'm actually just about to start rehearsals just to sing for VE Day again. So this is my 3rd time, so I'm really looking forward to that.
So you can do the last egg.
Okay.
I'm going to do
it your way.
Yeah, I just go one strong bang.
One strong bang.
I split it into the bowl.
And split it into the bowl.
Yeah.
Oh,
See?
look at that.
It's better, isn't it?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah,
You win.
You've learned how to crack an egg. There you go. That's what I'm
Whoopee,
gonna
at
take
48
away.
years of age. Well done, you, Emma Barton. So just pop it in now?
Yeah, you can pop that in now. And that's nice, it's beating lots of air into it as well. So that will do. So now we're going to do the flour. So we need 232.
32.
Look at this. Love showing this. Isn't that good?
Oh, I did.
I mean, it's one of my
That's
favourite
so cool
things.
because when they're like that in the drawer,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
can't. Your drawer gets stuck.
love it.
This is that's brilliant.
It's cool, isn't it? Right, so 232 grams of flour. And I've got self-raising flour here, but I'm going to use a little bit of extra baking powder for a bit of extra lift. I always do that. So about an extra teaspoon of baking powder.
Okay.
And then a couple of pinches of salt, maybe about a quarter of a teaspoon I'd do for that. And then just kind of whisk it through before you add it to your sponge. I'll just tip the whole thing in.
Because I remember when I used to make pastry, because I think, there's a time where I used to make a lot of pies. I remember you can't have too hot a hands.
That's right.
And I think, but my pastry used to come out really well. So I think it...
Pastry's a bit more of a tricky one to
Yes.
do. So, yeah, you have to kind of, there you go, that's done. So literally just mix like that. We've got 2 tins here, 2 8-inch sponge, 8-inch tins. I do like to kind of weigh them, so I've got pretty much the same. So if we did 232 times 4, 232 times 4 is... Alexa, what's 232 times 4? Alexa, what's 928 divided by 2? So I'm going to weigh 464 in there. It's weird because it probably won't be exactly to the gram, even though you've put those measurements in. Sometimes it still comes out slightly different. I don't know why. What is it saying?
It says 340.
We can't have done this. That can't be right. The shells wouldn't have weighed that much. Now we just need to level the sponge. Sort of just push it out to the sides.
See, I enjoy doing things like this.
Yeah, it's quite
just-
therapeutic.
yeah, it is.
Doing. So we'll put that in, take about 25 minutes. We'll let that bake. We'll clear down and we'll make our buttercream to go in the middle.
Okay.
I have a question for you.
Go on.
So I saw so much stuff online, the live Eastenders episode.
Oh.
So it was such a big deal. It was like everyone was going on about it for like a couple of weeks.
It
the
was
build-up.
everywhere, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, the feedback was insane.
But I saw
Yeah,
like
we were
Ryan came to set, like everyone was
Yeah,
into
that
it.
was so much fun.
Yeah.
And Gabby, who's Gabby Roslin, who's never missed an episode, and she's
a
our
proper
biggest.
super fan.
Oh, she is, and she's just one of the nicest people ever you'd meet.
Have you got any juicy gossip from that day? Did anything go wrong, or was anything like that you can?
No, but I can say that I went wrong in the rehearsal.
Did you?
That's the juicy gossip. So I had to say, Sonia, my line was, look, Sonia's had her baby. And in the rehearsal, I went, look, Lauren's had her baby. And everyone went, oh, no. I was like, no, it's good, it's in rehearsal, so it's good to get these things out of the way.
Yeah.
But no, it was so smooth, and we really worked hard, the entire crew and team. It was a lot of hard work. It was amazing. It was really, really, really good. It was very sad, very emotional, brilliantly written, brilliantly directed, and yeah, really proud to be a part of it. That was my first live actually on the show, even though I joined in 2005.
I was going to say, so you've been doing it for over 20 years.
20 years this year, and as Honey, but I never did a live.
Right.
So I left for about 6 years, went back to theatre, and so I missed all the liveettes. So that was my first one. So
that's
yeah,
really
it's
good.
exciting.
And for the 40 years. So have you got anything like coming up? Do they tell you much about your storyline in advance?
Not really, no.
So you just go
don't
along
ever know. Yeah, it's
Right.
quite exciting though. That's what keeps it, because nobody in real life, you don't know what's going to happen
true.
in a couple of months' time.
Yeah.
So
Right, so that's all the icing should be in there. So all we need to do is bring it together. Nice bit of vanilla extract or bean paste to go in there. Do you want to pour in a little bit of that? Just for about a teaspoon-ish worth. So we'll just,
smell that.
smells
That is incredible.
isn't it? So let's just turn that off. Now have a feel of that. It's really soft and creamy.
Oh yeah, it's lovely.
Lovely. There you go. It almost tastes like ice cream.
It does.
Yeah. A little bit of a tip. Tiny splash of boiling water into your buttercream will just make it that bit easier to apply. Not too much, so they don't want to be runny. So literally, with the mixer going, I'll just do a little bit of a splash. I've just recently boiled this. There we go. That's it. And that will just make it a little bit softer, just so we can pipe it nice and easily. There we go. So we'll pop that into our bag.
Cut to me in a couple of hours' time, Googling buying one of these.
Yeah.
Let's buy it.
Yeah. I think they do.
They
do look pretty in the kitchen. Oh, I'm just gonna. That's our cake. Let's have a look and see how our sponges are doing. So you see that? That's looking really lovely. It's not quite done, but
Did you know what?
yeah,
They look even.
yeah, they look lovely and even.
And I thought,
See, I can feel if you touch it very lightly, it feels
Yeah.
just a bit soft. I think that'll be like 1 to 2 more minutes, but it started to shrink away from the
Yeah.
outside, which means that's kind of like pretty much done.
yeah, I'd make a right old mess
Well,
of it.
let's have no, we won't. There we go.
Oh, I knew this. Oh no. Okay.
So you can just kind of like wipe it against the side of your hand. See what I mean? That's it. Lovely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got it.
I've got visions of your next TV show being on Celebrity Bake Off now. Just going to get our cakes out and just pop them up there and let them sit in a tin. We're all prepped. I'm just going to clear down. We'll get our cooled cakes and we'll bring the sponges together.
Cool.
So which one would you choose to be the top?
This one, I
Same
think.
here.
Good.
Yeah.
Good answer.
So we just put the first one down. And we're just going to use some strawberry jam. So you can do that bit, Emma, because you're doing this.
Oh, crikey. I'm so nervous. So from the middle.
And then just spread it
push it
across. Then you kind of work out roughly how much you need. So I'm going to do some nice little blobs. So you literally just come from above, like squeeze, stop, and pull away. You see, like that.
It's like a little mini meringue.
It's cute, isn't it? So have a go with that, because
Right. Just a little squeeze, squeeze, and pull away.
Yeah. So
Ooh, that's a better one.
Better. Try again. So you're a bit too near.
Oh, right.
So go from about a bit closer. There, go, squeeze. That's it. There you go. There you go. That's your ball.
Oh,
You
better.
See the difference?
Yes.
It's just about where you're sort of how near you are to your cake. So that's perfect. There you go. And then you can pop that straight back into your piping bag. It's quite nice to kind of go all the way around the edge and then work inwards.
Okay.
So
All of those balls.
All of those balls. So squeeze, squeeze, like that. Here we go. Take it away. Perfect. That's brilliant. Perfect. And then you just literally ever decreasing circles
And
of
then just
blobs.
keep going round.
Yeah, just to filling in. So bear in mind, no one's going to see any more of these. Getting the outside bit is a nice bit. So you just want to kind of roughly fill it now. You could even just do a sort of swirl in the middle, but so just fill it in
sort of
because
like...
no one's going to see that.
Oh, just...
That's it. So, just do them sort of in blobs.
I'm just going to go. I'm not going to overthink it.
Yeah, that's it.
Go round.
When you know there's no pressure, it sort of like seems to kind of make things...
I think
that look perfect now.
I think you're right.
Brilliant.
Or
Perfect.
maybe-
No, it doesn't, that's
I love
fine.
the fact you say perfect to me. It's so awful.
No, it's not. It's perfect because look, all round the edge, it looks lovely.
No, it looks lovely.
So
it
now
really does look lovely.
You just need to lift on the cake and just place it centrally on top of that one. So again, it's quite a sturdy sponge. So you can pick it up no problem.
And just gently
That's
sit
it.
on.
And you don't want to squish it. Just you can sort of like move it around if you need to. You
Oh,
don't
it
want
looks
to.
so
It's lovely.
perfect. Oh, I'm
It's really
over the
nice.
moon with that.
Just needs one more thing.
What's that?
Dusting of icing sugar.
Okay.
You do.
Shall I do what
yeah.
I remember Mum doing?
Yeah.
And she is do this.
That's
Is
it.
that right?
Yeah. Just so you've got a lovely little dusting of snowy powdered icing sugar to finish off your.
How much more would you see? I'd
As much
go.
as you like. I think it's quite nice to cover the whole thing, and it looks lovely when it sort of just drops around the side. That is it. That is that there. That beautiful, perfect Victoria sponge. Well done. Star baker right here. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, darling. Oh.